I do hereby declare that Kim Michelle Leadbeater is duly elected.
What does the Batley and Spen by-election change about Keir Starmer's leadership? Not a lot, to be honest. The main reason why Keir Starmer was going to survive last week, regardless of how well or badly the Labour Party did, is that there at the moment isn't a plausible available candidate in Westminster. Andy Burnham, the preferred candidate of the Labour membership, if YouGov is to be believed, cannot become Labour leader this side of a general election. Why not? Because he already has a job as Mayor of Greater Manchester. Now, of course, Boris Johnson was able to be Mayor of London and an MP from 2015 to 2016. The difference is that the Mayor of London is not in charge of policing. They're not a police and crime commissioner. So they can sit in that big Victorian building over there, where if you're the Mayor of Greater Manchester, you are in charge of policing. You can't make the laws and be a police and crime commissioner at the same time under the rules of the British Constitution. So he is Mayor of Greater Manchester until the end of his term, which means that he would need to come into Parliament midway through the next Parliament. So he cannot be a candidate who replaces Keir Starmer midway through Keir Starmer's term as leadership. What about his deputy, Angela Rayner? Well, her problem is although she is liked by much of the membership, she is not trusted by the left of the party in Parliament. So she doesn't really have a path to the ballot either. And at the moment, there is no alternative candidate on the centre of the party to Keir Starmer. And as for the right of the party, they don't have a candidate full stop. So even had Batley and Spen been a wall-to-wall disaster, the Labour Party would have been stuck with Keir Starmer.
This is a victory for the Labour movement, and it has filled everybody's hearts with hope that actually those values, those core Labour values, can win out, and they will win out.
What matters is that the Labour Party feels more optimistic about the fact they're stuck with Keir Starmer because they have this by-election win. That matters for two reasons. The first is it means that he will be given at least a year to turn things around. But the second thing is, of course, Keir Starmer ripped up his office, removed people who were perceived to be underperforming in order to safeguard his position with MPs. Now, once you've removed people in office, you need to be able to hire new people. And it's much easier to hire new people if you can say, look, this is a proposition that's going to be here for at least a year, rather than saying, hey, why don't you quit your nice secure job and come work for the Labour leadership for 6 months if you're lucky. Just because he has that opportunity doesn't mean he will take it. But if he can't take it, he's going to need a lot more than a by-election victory to turn things around a third time.